first noticed something was off about Jake when I moved in. He was friendly, sure, too friendly, almost like he was trying too hard. But that was not the weird part. The weird part was that he never slept. At first, I thought he just had insomnia. But after a week, I realized I had never not once seen him in bed. He would be awake when I fell asleep, awake when I woke up. His door never creaked open at night. His bed never had any wrinkles in the sheets. It was if he did need rest. One night, I got up for a glass of water. As I passed his room, I peeked through the slightly open door. Jake was sitting on his bed, back perfectly straight, eyes wide open, staring at the wall. He didn't blink. I barely had in a gasp and crept back to my room, heart pounding. Over the next few days, things only got stranger. He never ate, at least not when I was around. He never left the apartment. His phone was always dead, but he still somehow received messages. Then there was the smell. It started as a faint, musty odor like damp wood, but soon it grew stronger, rotting, sickly sweet, like decayed fruit. It came from his room. I finally worked up the courage to ask, "Hey Jake, you doing okay? You ever get any sleep?" I tried to sound casual, but my voice wavered. He turned his head slowly, unnaturally. Then he smiled. "Sleep is a waste of time," he said. "Don't you think?" I forced a chuckle, but my hands were clammy. That night, I locked my door. A few nights later, I woke up to my door creaking open. I froze. My back was to the door, and I could hear breathing, slow, deliberate, just inches away. "Jake," I whispered, my voice barely audible. Silence. Then a low chuckle. I turned. The doorway was empty, but my door was open, and the smell was overwhelming now. I bolted upright and rushed to his room. It was empty. No bed, no furniture, just a single chair in the middle of the room, and a rotting, human-shaped husk sitting on it. Its skin was cracked and dry, its mouth stretched wide into an unnatural grin. Jake was never real, or maybe he was real once, and this was what was left of him. Behind me, the door slammed shut. I never got out. What would have happened to him? A week later, the apartment was relisted. The ad was the same, as it was found by the person who never got out. Cheap rent, a quiet neighborhood, and one friendly roommate. It seemed like Jake was still looking for company. Now who would be the next victim?